How's it going, guys? This is Akeem here from Big Brother. This is my official YouTube channel, so welcome. This episode that I'm doing today is going to be about my Big Brother experience. I'm going to go through a lot that I've never told anyone, not even my family. But before I even jump into this, guys, if you can give my channel a like and subscribe, I really appreciate that. Leave a comment, positive or negative, I don't care. But the more comments, the more likes we get on this channel, the more videos you're going to see from me. Also as well, guys, my social media platforms, Akeem Griffiths Facebook, Akeem Griffiths Official on Instagram, and at Akeem Griffiths BB on Twitter. So if you can really follow them, I would really appreciate it. So yeah, guys, this is going to be about my Big Brother experience. Like I said, there's a lot that no one knows that I've talked or discussed about to anyone before. So this is the first preview you're going to see, and you guys are going to see it first as well. So the first part of my Big Brother experience that I want to talk about is the audition process. So before I applied for Big Brother, I didn't know what I was in for. I had no idea what to expect. I didn't even think I was going to get it, you know. I didn't even think I would get a phone call, confirmation, nothing. You know, there was 20,000 applicants who applied for this show. Not one, not two, not 100, not 200, 20,000, yeah? So the chances of me even getting a phone call was slim to none. So, the audition process, you probably got an idea in your head what you think it was. I thought I had that idea. It is not what you expect, guys. I can believe that now. You will never expect what I'm about to say out of my mouth. It will shock you, okay? So, first and foremost is a 2-minute application video. If you were one of the 20,000, then you would know how to apply for it. After that, then you do not hear anything for 8 weeks. So you're back in work and you just assume, yeah, you know, I tried, hard lines, whatever. Next thing you know, and you get a phone call saying, you know, good afternoon, can I speak to Mr. Griffiths, please? Yeah, speaking. Thought it was another PPI claim. But yeah, they tell you that you're invited to an interview in London. You're like, whoa, okay. Still don't think you're going to get it at this stage, by the way, because there's still thousands here. So then at that stage, then there's about, I think, 10,000, so they almost cut it at 50% that go to the next stage. And then that's held in London, Scotland, and also in Wales as well, in Cardiff. So there's various locations where these auditions are held. I actually couldn't make the Cardiff one because I was on a stag do in Valencia. So I had to make the one in London. So obviously I really stuck out because I was only the Welsh lad in London. So you know you could recognise my voice from miles away. But when you're in London, Jesus, Nelly, I stuck out. So yeah, I was in the room. There was 2,000 people who actually attended that actual session. They split you into groups of 20. Yeah, so there's 20 of you crammed in this room. You're like a tin of sardines. You don't know who's on your left. You don't know who's on your right. And then what they do is they give you a question, and it's almost like questions that you saw in the Big Brother house and topics of discussion. So it's like, you know, who do you think's the most attractive? Please line them up. And you're like, I don't even know these guys. So there's me now lining them up from, you know, 20 to 1 who I think preference-wise is the most attractive. There's people who are in their 70s. There's people who are in their 60s. Do you know what I mean? So it's very difficult. So yeah, I just went for gold, you know. I didn't I had one goal, one ambition, one mindset, and that was to get through to the stage. Did I think I was going to get... Did I think I was going to get through? No. So yeah, we had various tasks like I had to do. Very interesting points of discussion as well. So we actually went through, you know, what you think about abortion, what you think about, you know, people, you know, going through the gastric band surgery, you know, to weight loss, and it was like, ooh, you know, these are topics you don't really want to talk about, but yeah, you have to talk about it because, you know, if you are selected for Big Brother, these are the chances that you're going to go through these because you've got so much to talk about during the day. So yeah, we went through there, and then after that, then you go through in this room then on your left, and it's like, right, we're going to come back with a piece of paper, we're going to call five of your names out. Out of that group of 20, 5 names got called out, and I was the last person to get called out. So when they were called in, I don't know, Eileen over or someone else, they're about to read that 5th person. I thought, you know what, I'm not going to get it. Akeem Griffiths is like, whoa! So we went through the door then, and then we sat down on the table, and then we filled out the application form, and then after that then, we sat on the Big Brother chair. Not a real chair, of course, because that's in the house. And they were said, right, why do you think you deserve to be in Big Brother? So obviously I give an essay out, and, you know, I'm going to give 110%, and that was it then. Didn't hear nothing then for another 8 weeks. So this is 4 months down the line now, January, February, March, April. You don't hear nothing. Next thing you know, I get a phone call and saying, you know, we'd like to invite you to meet the producers. and meet the psychiatrists and things like that, because they want to do assessments to make sure you're fit enough for the house. I'm like, in real beer, I actually might have a chance. So at that stage then, I think there was still a couple of hundred people, but you know, chances are increasing. You're like, I could actually be on Big Brother here. So yeah, I saw 2 producers. Again, it was in front of a camera, like a Big Brother, you know, discussion, like you're in the seat. So you talk to them for about half hour about, you know, why you should be in the house, why should we pick you, why out of the 20,000 do you deserve to be in that house, you know, blah blah blah. So, you know, it was a really good process. I really enjoyed it. So after that then you have a one-to-one with a psychiatrist. So they ask you several questions to make sure you're mentally and physically fit and prepared to go in the house. And after that then, I didn't hear nothing then for another couple of weeks. And then they phone you in and they say, right, hello, can I speak to Akeem? And I'm like, hello? We'd like to invite you to the next stage. I was like, whoa, there's another stage. So there's still another stage at this point. I'm like, how many more stages is it? Because now I'm really shaky. Like, I'm thinking, you know, I'm practically there now. Don't want to jump to conclusions, but you're like, I'm there nearly. So the final part then of the actual process was they had someone from Big Brother, a member of the team, had to come down to spend the day with you, and you had to come up with this ridiculous scenario to pretend that they are like a family member or an ex-partner or someone, some form of relationship, because they had to spend the entire day with you. So obviously the interactions you had with your family and friends, they were by your side. It was crazy. So then obviously I had to, you know, we had this individual coming out, I'm not going to mention names, they spent the day with me. I had to tell my family that this is my partner's friend. And surprisingly, they bought into it. Like, it was crazy. So they had food with us. They were in my house. We had 1 or 2 drinks, and that was it then. So they done that assessment, and I heard nothing then for another 2 weeks. Next thing you know, then obviously now we're into the summer. Usually that's when Big Brother starts, but it got pushed back. I thought, you know, I've either got or I haven't. But obviously at this stage, I would be devastated. So I'm up in Liverpool now, I'm working away, and I get a phone call in. I think it was towards the end of August. So obviously I'm in my suit, you know, and I get a call and it's like, Akeem, how are you today? Yeah, I'm good, thanks. How are you? This is Big Brother. And then my heart just froze and I'm like, okay, this is either it now, or you know, that's it. Like, we'd like to make you a housemate. I was like, what? I think I farted a little as well. But yeah, I mean, that moment was so surreal. And then that's it, then you're in the house. But then when I had that phone call, obviously at this stage I still couldn't tell anyone, not a soul. So then they give us a date of when they're going to pick us up and things like that. So then I told my parents literally the day before I left to say, look, I'm going on Big Brother. You've probably seen the video on my social media websites. They obviously didn't believe me in any way, shape or form until the following day when I actually packed my suitcase and I was going there. Like, then the tears started flooding, reality started sinking. So yeah, the most interesting part of the process then was the next bit that I'm going to tell you, and it's very, very interesting. So I've packed my bag, my mother waves me off by the train station, you know, and I said, I'll see you soon. What we did there was we met a chaperone then, again, who was part of the Big Brother production process, who I'm not going to name, but he is a great guy. And they basically take you off the train station, they take your phone off you there and then, and that's when you do not have any contact on social media. And they take you into this cottage, and this little cottage, and that no one has eyesight on, so you can't really have communications with anyone, because it's coming close now to Big Brother launch night. You know, they are going to start giving you hints and tips on the television who's coming in. I mean, the moment they said training consultant from the Valleys, they knew it was me, because I'm probably the only training consultant from the Valleys. And obviously my accent too. But yeah, for me, this part then was really hard, because we were locked up for 8 days. 8 days with no phone, no communication with the outside world, 8 days. First day I was there, we were able to go to like a club, you know, on the other side of the road, undercover, that's fine. But then we got a phone call then on the Friday evening to say, right, lockdown. What that means is the production process was showing a part of each individual to give a bit of a hint to the public that, you know, these are the housemates, and these are the people who are coming in. Not giving names at this stage, just a bit of a voiceover. I think it was the tattoo they showed, so they knew who I was anyway. Wales knew who I was instantly, yeah. So yeah, once we had that message for lockdown, we had to then go into the cottage, and we were literally locked down. That's when we couldn't leave then. So yeah, for the next 6-7 days, it was very interesting. You know, my chaperone was fantastic. You know, we had a good time. We were just talking to one another. We have to have that mindset, because when you go in the Big Brother house, it's exactly like that. You can't leave. You can't have any contact with the outside world. You can't even go on your phone. Nothing. So it was really, really good practice for the house, because again, that's the final part of the assessment. By the way, there were still 50 people who went through that process, because the 14 housemates who were selected, we didn't know at that stage if any one of us could have coped, you know, 7 days without any contact with the outside world. If we had failed that part, then someone would have been the replacement. Hence why they had to have up to 50 people as backups, just in case. Thankfully, we all passed it. And then literally then, 2 days before the Big Brother house, so 2 days before launch night, which would have been the, I think it was the Saturday evening, because I think launch night was on the Monday. What they would do then is 2 days before, you'd go in the hotel. Sorry, launch night was on the Friday. So on the Wednesday, we went in the hotel then, right next to Elstree Studios, and we stayed there for 2 days. All 14 housemates were in the same hotel. And the crazy thing is we couldn't leave. So the chaperones had like a WhatsApp group chat, yeah? So they were messaging one another to say, right, housemate, you know, A is leaving for a cigarette, make sure B, C, D, E, F, G and so on, all the other 13 housemates are in their rooms, they can't leave until he comes back in. We had schedules, we even had name codes, yeah? You know what my name code was? Amaretto. Amaretto, I don't even like the drink. So yeah, we had drink names allocated to us. I think Cameron was cider, I was amaretto, I can't remember the other ones, but we were all given like certain types of alcohols as our name. It was absolutely crazy. And I got to admit, you didn't expect that, or I didn't expect that. No one in a million years expected the interview process to be like that. And I take my hat off to Big Brother, because how on earth they managed to do that process throughout them 7-8 months is unbelievable. And you know what? As stressful as it was, because it was stressful, because I was losing bits of my hair, I'd do it all over again. So yeah, be honest with me. Did you expect me to say the process was going to be like that? So yeah, that's the interview process done. Obviously, I'm not going to talk about all my experiences in Big Brother, because I will be doing this in different sections. So I'll talk as much as I can today. But again, then, if I get all the likes and I get all the comments and the subscriptions, etc., etc., and you guys like my content, then you'll see more. But if I talk about every bit of it today, then we're going to be here for about 3 days. And I really need to sleep. So yeah, for me, we're going through my experience in Big Brother. So guys, this is part 1 of my Big Brother experience. I haven't even begun to go into detail of what happened in the house and my experiences week on week. So yeah, if you did like this video, please give it a like or comment, and then there's more to come then. So thank you very much. I'll see you all soon.